This video is about how to use graphing calculator to find the value of a definite integral. First of all, let's check where is the definite integral for this graphing calculator. If you go to Math, then use this upper arrow. So you could say the very bottom is the equation solver, log base, summation. This is a definite integral. This is a derivative. So Math 9 will go to this definite integral. Let's put the lower limit is 0. Upper limit is 2. Here is x to the third power. This will be dx. Then enter. You will get this value for definite integral. This is one way. Another way is you can put the function to this y1. So I do x to the third power. Then I quit. Go to Math 9. This is a 0, 2. I will put alpha trace. Go to y1. And then here's x. Then enter. You will get the same answer. Or after you put in the function into this y1, or after you put the function into this y1, you can click a graph. Then you go to second trace. Go to number 6. It's a derivative. Number 7 is an integral. So you click 7. They ask you lower limit, that's 0. Enter. Upper limit is 2. Enter. You could say they give you the same value, that's 4. You also can say the area under the curve is shaded. According to the definition of definite integral, when a function is a positive function for a certain interval, then the definite integral will be the shaded area under the curve. For this specific example, we know this function x to the third power is positive for the interval from 0 to 2. Therefore, the definite integral from 0 to 2 of x to the third power dx will be the shaded area under the curve enclosed by x equals 0, x equals 2, and x-axis. So can we see that definite integral means area? This statement is not accurate enough, because when we're talking about area, means measurement area, that is always positive. Let's explore another definite integral, Math 9. We do from -2 to 0. Then they still y1, so alpha trace y1. And then here's x. You see, you get -4. In other words, we cannot say definite integral is an area under the curve. You could say the definite integral means assigned area under the curve. When the function is above x-axis, which means when the function is a positive function for certain interval, then the integral will be positive, which means the definite integral will be the shaded area under the curve. But when the function is negative for certain interval, function is negative, which means the function below the x-axis. Then for that interval, when you do the definite integral, you will get a negative number. For example, we do second trace, go to 7. This time, lower limit is -2. Here's a 0. Then you will say for definite integral from -2 to 0 of x to the third power will be -4. Therefore, when we do math 9 from -2 to 2 of x to the third power, here's a dx, then enter, you will get 0. When you go to this graph, when we do second trace, go to 7 from -2 to 2, then they still give you 0. But if we are interested in the shaded area, how we figure out the shaded area though? If you want to get the total area under the curve, you need to put the absolute value. Therefore, I will do math 9, -2, 2. Here, I will go to math number. The first one, ABS, is absolute value. Then I will put alpha trace. Y1 is x to the third power. Then I put here is x. Then enter. They will give you 8. For the graph part, let me put here math number absolute value, then x to the third power. I will unhighlight this equal sign so that the graph will only draw y2 graph. Then I do second trace, go to 7 from -2 to 2. You will get 8. So remember, whenever you're looking for the total surface area under the curve, you will put absolute value.